NET cancer stands for neuroendocrine tumors. It is very rare disease. It's what's called ultra rare in the rare disease community. There are about 11,000 people in the world that are affected by it each year. And it is essentially very small tumors that replicate in your gastrointestinal system, and they just keep replicating. So it's a really slow disease, but it's hard to stop it because it's not common, whereas most cancers are one tumor that just grows. This is so many tiny little ones. The only options right now are surgery to just try and remove as many of the tumors as you can, or a monthly injection that would shrink the size of the tumors. So that's kind of where we got involved. Catherine was looking into other options for treatment and discovered two different research groups that are studying new ways and trying to create viruses that would attack and actually eliminate those tumors instead of just shrinking them or physically removing them. So that's kind of where we're headed. We're looking at one group in Sweden and then one group in the US, trying to find ways to work with them and help them raise the money and awareness that they need to keep developing their viruses.
So Unite Against NET, the organization that we started, right now focuses on just trying to build awareness about this particular type of cancer. Even though there have been several famous people who have passed away as a result of having it, for example, Steve Jobs, also Audrey Hepburn, and Dave Thomas, who is the founder of Wendy's. There's really not a lot of awareness about this particular type of cancer. So our short-term focus and our goal right now is to build awareness about this type of disease. It turns out that there's also some novel ways of fighting this particular type of cancer in terms of the science behind it. And so there have been some researchers, both abroad and domestically, who have actually developed a virus that it's found actually can attack just specifically the type of cancer cells that basically cause this disease. And so we want to create some awareness around that type of treatment too, because it could be possible that this this treatment could apply not only to neuroendocrine tumors, this type of cancer, but to other types of cancers as well.
When we first started this organization, one of the first steps we needed to do was figure out how to get together everyone who has NET tumors into one organization and one following. So one of the things that we really used to bring people together and unite them was actually social media. We had a lot of success in starting Facebook groups and Twitter accounts that brought other people from across the globe into one organization that was all fighting for the same cause. In order to collect funds, we have tried a couple different methodologies. We've tried crowdsourcing, which is basically raising funds online. So making our social media platform be a resource for us to use to collect funds. And we've also held numerous events to raise money, whether it be a happy hour or partnered with other organizations to raise awareness and funds through donations.
I think initially the organization was about bringing together a community to surround Catherine and raise awareness for the disease that she has. Long term, it would like to be both about raising awareness and raising money to support the two or one research group that have started to develop these viruses, and then to ultimately find a cure. But we're not quite sure which direction we want to go with the medical research, so I think we're kind of holding off on raising big money and working on having small fundraisers at different bars or local community. We did a Georgetown pumpkin fundraiser where we sold a bunch of pumpkins and people could come and decorate or carve the pumpkins during Halloween. So it's sort of smaller events like that are really more about grassroots fundraising. But I know that she would like to turn it into a real nonprofit that can have its own website and its own staff and its own mission, and that would really pull in the funds, decide where she wants to direct them.